Welcome to another edition of That Time When. Matt Miller with you at Trekzone HQ. This is the podcast where we take you through the archive here at Trekzone, flip through the library and bring you some great content. Like today, That Time When we traced the Holy Core from Gary O'Brien, from idea to premiere.
Taking you back through the library of Trekzone in a bite-sized podcast. That Time When.
G'day everyone and welcome to today's Trekzone live event. After the test that was the soft launch last week, I'm prepped and ready to bring you an awesome 80 minutes of live goodness today as we look back on the entire production process for Gary O'Brien and the Holy Core. Then, with Gary's blessing, the Holy Core, the short film, the actual short film will play on this live stream. I'm very much looking forward to bringing that one to you. Don't forget, you can get early access to podcasts just like this one, as well as exclusive behind-the-scenes access by becoming a Trekzone member on Patreon. We're fast on our way to becoming a self-sustaining website, but we need your support. Become a member today and help Australia's unofficial home of Star Trek get even better. If membership isn't your thing, you can always keep up to date with Trekzone by following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as subscribing to the YouTube channel and podcast feeds. Leave comments, react to posts, react to videos, leave thumbs up, thumbs down if you really want to. It all makes us feel good on the inside. Leave a comment in the video description on this live stream as well. Give this video a thumbs up. All that good stuff. It really does help us feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside here at Trekzone HQ. Oh, and by the way, anybody adding a super chat will have a graphic made up just like this one, bottom of the screen now, which will go on the recording and kept in the archive. You can see it in the future. You can show all of your friends, do all of that good stuff. Get on the show, support Australia's unofficial home of Star Trek, which is Trekzone. Super chat away. Please do that. All of that is very much appreciated and truly goes 100% to supporting Trekzone. Alrighty, let's get into it. Here's my chat with Gary from February last year, where the Holy Core began. G'day everyone and welcome to the Trekzone Spotlight. Matt Miller with you. Joining me from his home in London once again is a man named Gary O'Brien. He was the director and producer of Chance Encounter last year. He's got a new project coming up. Gary, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Now tell us a little bit about this project that's coming up. I believe it's called The Holy Core.
That's right, yeah. That was originally a working title that we've just kind of stuck with. So yeah, The Holy Core. And it's a next-gen era Star Trek fan film, 30-minute duration, and all original characters, all original cast.
What inspired you to create a fan film in the next generation era?
I think it's probably my favourite era, and because it's my favourite era, I already have some props and costumes and stuff from that era. So obviously, in the world of low-budget filmmaking, you use whatever you've got to hand. And so it was my favourite, and I also had some stuff lying around that we could use, so it just seemed like the logical place to start was next-gen era. Plus, I actually don't think you see... I'm not a super expert on watching loads of fan films, but generally it seems it's either sort of post-Voyager or the original series as a rule of thumb. So next-gen, there doesn't seem to be hundreds and hundreds of next-gen out there, so...
It's a perfect time frame and rich for exploration because that whole era of the 2360s around the start of Next Gen, as you say, there aren't any fan films. So there's plenty of stories that you're hoping to tell?
Well, we'll do one at a time. This will be our second. I imagine a lot of people watching this maybe are aware that we've done one before, Chance Encounter, as you mentioned. So yeah, we just do them as one big film project for us rather than we don't have any kind of goal of continuing series or characters or anything like that. We just make one film, and yeah, depending how it goes down and whether it goes down at all, funding wise and so on, then yeah, who knows what the plans will be after this one. We just work one film at a time.
Oh, fantastic. Well, can I ask about the funding? How are you achieving that?
We're going to launch a Kickstarter that's going to run through March. So from March the 1st to March the 31st. I forget how many days are in March. But yeah, the whole length of March we'll be running a Kickstarter campaign, and then the film will either happen or it won't, depending how that campaign goes.
Are you watching us on YouTube? Click the link in the description to catch this interview in full now. Maybe you're listening to us on your favourite podcast app. Then beam over to our official watch page and click the link there.